Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to another Mastermind video. This I have a different build for Nikolai. Ty Time, if you guys know who he is, he did a video with this build here. I just did it my way here, so this is my version of that build. You can pause the video there if you want to see the equipment, but basically I'm using the two reactors there for faster recharge of the energy. I'm using the fast setup there for the guns on the equipment, of course, and I'm using the cooling fan level 2 there because that's only what you have enough in points, but it's still much better than nothing there on the cooling fan. You see I'm using the special cards there, but those are not the best ones. You want to use the radar on the first special card, and the second special card really doesn't matter, but the radar is best for the first one. I have the semi-auto there, but it's not the best choice. The radar is better because it costs 0, and you see why, because you just want to cycle your deck with this build. So as far as the perks there, I'm using Nemesis with extermination, so I have visibility on my rocket launcher. I'm using the tracking where they get tracked as soon as they get shot once, so any kind of shot will mark them. And finally, on the third one, I'm using the extra ammo and duration. Alright, so those are the perks in the equipment. Now as for the deck, I'll have to, you see the deck here as I go along the match, but it's really all about cycling the deck to get the immobilizing round and the air cannon like multiple times. I also have a clone there on my deck so that I can get those cards. I can repeat the usage of those cards, and the other cards are really just they're just there to be wasted essentially. There are cards that usually cost 0 or only cost 1. You know, just something I can get rid of really quickly without wasting too much energy, so I can cycle the deck and go back to my immobilizing rounds and air cannon. You see there, I have everything cost 1, and I have my the shuffle mod, sorry, so I can cycle the cards better. And I'm also using another mod, which is the what's it called? The discount for guns. Just you see right there, it's pretty easy to get the cards you want with this kind of build setup here. And you see you're just wasting time there as well. And it's really annoying to play against this, I'm pretty sure. You can use the rifle here as well if you want to just do some damage. It only costs 1 point too, so it does some damage, and it also wastes quite a bit of time, you know, because they lose 3 seconds every time they get shot. You see I already have the air cannon again. Now if you want to be really annoying, you can wait for them to like get up and finish the entire animation before you shoot them again. But I mean, if you want to be effective, the best strategy is really just to shoot right away and just get the time off, you know? You don't want to be like sitting on the same person waiting for them to get up to shoot them again, because I see right there I just shoot him quickly so you get the time and you go to the next. Because if you keep shooting the same person, the other survivors are going to be doing the objectives, so it's not helping you. Now this match is kind of funny because everyone is trying to rush here, so it's like the perfect counter for this build. It's really just rushing like that, like they're doing here. And they don't know I'm using this build, it just randomly happened to counter it, you know. So you see right there, and the time is actually ticks away quite fast if you do this. The mobilize round is better because you can put him in place. So at that point, you want to focus the person that has the objective, right? So the key or not. That's the person you want to focus your immobilizing rounds on, and your air cannons, because then he doesn't move and they're constantly losing time from getting shot at with these, you know, and he can't get to the objective because he's constantly like, you know, getting put in place. Here they're shooting my camera, so it's really hard to aim. I'd say this is where the cooling fan comes in play, because if they're good, they're gonna shoot your cameras, right? So this build is not gonna be too good if you're not using cooling fan on it. Any kind of camera build, honestly, you just need cooling fan. And you see the rifle there. You see I was able to down someone earlier. It's really, you know, just a thing that's there to help cycle the deck, but you can also get some damage in, or I don't know, maybe if you happen to combo with the immobilizing round as well. Something you can do there to get a kill or something, because that allows you to get more pressure, right? So now this build people usually lose on area 1, like I'm not gonna lie, but this particular match, because I'm playing actual good survivors, they you know, they're just rushing and everything. So I'm recording the exception. I'm not showing you guys how it usually goes. This is like the exceptions kind of games, but they usually lose on area 2. I haven't had anyone get past area 2 in this build, even though it's really just a kind of a gimmick type of build. Because the idea is kind of just to be annoying, really, because you're constantly like, you know, immobilizing them and everything. I mean, it must be really annoying, especially if you tunnel the same survivor with the seeing over and over. You see there again, like I mentioned, you combo the immobilizer rounds with the with the rifle. But because you know you get energy so fast, it's really you don't really have to use the rifle if you don't want to. You can just keep cycling and you keep getting your stuff back. You see right there, if I had the radar, I could have just cycled my deck there without wasting any kind of energy. So that's why the radar is better, more suited for this build than the rifle there. Because the rifle is pretty dumb too, so it's like not much, not that good. And I think they even nerfed her even more now with the latest patch. So let's see. Now I have to cycle the deck, but I still have the rifle there. So I was hoping I could shoot her out of the objective there, but yeah, that just wasn't fast. If I had a faster cooling fan level 3, then I likely would have been able to. Now right here, because these guys are playing well, I'm not really trying to waste too much time here. Like I'm not trying to like be annoying. I'm just really taking their time away with the weapons because but usually when they're bad, you can be a little annoying. You know, it's kind of fun. So you see right there, this is how it usually goes. Because when they get to zone 2, because you have Nemesis with the termination here is super deadly. She tried to use the spray there, but I was able to cancel her out of it. So that would have been pretty bad if she was able to use that spray. It would have killed all my pressure. So like I was saying, this is usually what happens. Like they get to area 2 if they do, right? Because they usually lose on area 1. They will kind of hang in there until you get Nemesis on area 2, and at that point, that's when the game kind of changes. You see, she used the the flashbang there, so I pull my rocket launcher and I have invincibility. And this is how it usually happens. You get some kills because you can focus the guy that has the key, right? So that just wastes their time in general, as well as losing the 30 seconds because you are killing them. Usually you can get 1 or 2 kills here when you use Nemesis in area 2. And that's usually enough to change the going of the game. See, because now the time was like 4 minutes or something. Now it's like only 1, so I can pretty easily take their time away with the air cannons and everything here. Oh, especially if they stay together. That's when the build is really effective. Because if they stay together, you can get more than 3 seconds for 1 shot. So it's really good. You see, Valerie has a key, so I'll make sure I'm gonna get her stuck. Focus on her. Now she kind of fucked up here. I don't know where she's going, but the security device was right there in front of her. She was thinking she could go to a new one, but there's no security device on the stage there. And you see what I mean? Like you just keep tunneling the guy that has the key, and he can't move, and they're wasting time. You know, you're taking away their time as well as wasting their time because the guy with the objective can't move. And you see here the shots as well. They're good for getting 3 seconds off as well. Right there she had an invisibility on the door, so that's why she wasn't getting shot at. I see again I have my immobilizer rounds. This is like a really good build, especially with the discount. You can just keep technically if you did not have the discount, maybe you could cycle your deck even better. But I don't know. It's really up to you if you want to, because the discount helps, because then it's only cost 2 points or 1 point, like the air cannon, for example. So it kind of helps. But if you wanted to cycle your deck better, then I guess yes, not having the discount there, just the shuffle mod alone could be a better call. But it's fine as it is. And that's usually how it goes. If the team is good, they get to area 2, but then you get Nemesis and the game just changes. So yeah, guys, that's the build. It's pretty fun. It's actually quite funny to play. It actually makes you're gonna want to play Nicholai just because of this build, because it's actually really funny. So enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.